I don't know how long this will record. Because I'm running out of memory. I'm sure it's 9:37 p.m. and it's the 8th of March, 2016. I'm not okay. I started crying again really hard, and I don't know if it's a good thing because I'm crying and at least I'm getting something out. I don't know, but I know that I'm scared because it's coming a little bit too easy. Crying this hard. Um, it's the kind of crying where like when you're a little kid and it's like you couldn't breathe because you're trying to breathe but you're also crying and kind of have like the hiccups. It's like that. This time it wasn't even a lot of negative dysphoric thoughts. It was just heavy crying, and I don't know if it's a good thing because maybe it's coming out more. Whatever it is that's making me cry. So maybe it's good because it's coming out easier. But I just know that it's 9:39. I don't want to do this. I just want to go to sleep. How can I go to sleep if I don't feel happy? I don't feel happy. I just I just feel like I just feel like crying. You know? I just feel like crying. I can't I can't sleep because I'm just crying. And it's not like last night where I was crying because I was trying to imagine myself in the future and nothing. It's just nothing good. It's not because, thoughts were coming up that I'm worthless and this and that, but I'm just crying. I'll probably run out of memory. So this probably won't matter anyway if the thing cuts off. I wanted to show for anyone who's like, well, just stop, think about something else. Just don't cry, just don't be sad. I wanted to show that it's not a conscience, it's not like a conscious thing, I'm aware that I'm crying, but it literally just is, and I had to show how fast it can happen, I managed to call a friend, a buddy, and talked to them for like 2 minutes because they said they had to go. And again, I'm, I'm getting in the way of other people's lives, you know? This light, this light that's over me right now, if, you know, if I were gone, then the extra money that it takes to keep this light on right now, to keep it working in this room, you know, there wouldn't be wasted money, you know? There wouldn't be money wasted to keep, you know, the light on that's in this room. There wouldn't have been money wasted on the bed that I'm sitting on, you know? I wouldn't have had to been a burden. On all these on all these other people who can be doing just fine on their own, you know? Especially if I had never been around to begin with. I was just thinking of those kids at school and just how happy they are. Like, you know, why, where's my happiness? Why can't I be happy? Where is it? And this isn't the kind of time where, you know, you just rush out, and if you live with your grandma or your uncle, this isn't the time, you know, where you're really low. This isn't the time where you can just rush out and talk about things because, you know, they don't want to be bothered, you know? So, again, you're forced to just shrink up and be alone and stay to yourself. And, you know, again, I'd be doing just fine without having to be bothered by you anyway. So, you know, just wasting things. Just wasting things. I especially can't I especially can't say anything because it's just gonna be an annoyance, you know? It's just gonna be an annoyance to my mom because, you know, this isn't the first time I've been like this, so, you know. I feel like it's a kind of, okay, well, you've said all this time you're gonna do something and you still haven't done it, so you're not really serious about it, and I don't believe you, and I feel like it's those kind of things, you know, like she doesn't believe me about it now. She didn't believe it, or she didn't want to believe it when I told her how serious it was. I mean, with me wanting to kill myself, you know? I mean, I haven't done it yet, so that must mean that I'm not that serious, you know? That these feelings aren't a big deal and I can get over them and I can just be fine, and that it's just average sadness. It's nothing more, you know? I'm not happy. I'm not. And I hate being on autopilot for a whole day in front of other people, and then as soon as I'm alone, I mean, it's just, this is a pattern I'm starting to notice. When I'm alone, when I'm not distracted by anything else, like videos that I'm watching or whatever else, or any other trans guy, and, you know, so I'm like left alone with myself, and maybe this needs to happen so I can get over this stuff faster and make me move on to being happy. Maybe I need to face this. I don't know, but I know that this is getting in the way. Can't sleep. Having to cry for a few hours, or cry my eyes out first. I realized why my throat hurts, because I figured it out a while ago, because when I was crying last night, my nose started to get stopped up in on one side, like in one nostril. And then surprisingly, I fell asleep on my back for a little while. And your nose and your mouth are connected, so it was like drainage. All that mess in my nose, it slowly was just running down my throat when I was asleep. And I guess that agitated my throat, so now my throat hurts. I mean, at least that's some kind of pain, right? I guess I can focus on, or try to absorb. I'm tired of, why am I crying so fast? Why? I don't want to cry. I need to get some sleep. I'm tired of this getting in the way. This isn't the first time that this has happened. This is the 5th time now. Besides last night, this has happened 3 other times. It's dragging out longer and longer. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger each time. Like it always does. And it's just happening too fast. It's crying, and I wish I could say there's one single reason why. But there wouldn't be any of this if I didn't. There wouldn't be any of this if I didn't exist. I wouldn't be crying if I didn't exist. I know that.